All righty, guys. What is up? Zach Ginn here, and welcome to the XLeads, basically weekly support call, coaching call. I mean, whatever you really want to call it. Mostly, it's going to be my XLeads support call we do every single Saturday, where I'm here, the founder, CEO of XLeads, and I'm here to just talk to you about XLeads. Honestly, every single week we have a little different topic. And then I want to get into the users and any support you guys need, and really how to make you the best wholesaler possible. So if you have any questions about the topic, how XLeads. So just so you guys know, right, I talk wholesaling, on the Flip with the Zach Ginn channel, groups and all these things. And, everyone's got a bunch of XLeads questions because XLeads is amazing. And obviously I think it's the best. But I don't want to make all those channels like XLeads promo pieces, right? So I have XLeads right here, which is just specifically for the users, specifically for people interested or have XLeads. So let's break this all down. Let's get into this and let's talk about today. So today I want to talk about how to Skiptrace LLCs and trusts, especially with those type of cash buyers within XLeads. So the cool part about XLeads is you're able to Skiptrace trusts and LLCs. Now it's a different type of skip tracing. And this is the really cool part about XLeads is you're able to really find the best buyers with XLeads, and obviously it's $199 a month. It's all the way down to $159 a month for the yearly. So pretty dang cool that you can do your dispo. And I'm going to talk a lot about dispositions today with XLeads because I think the list polling, everyone knows about those stuff, right? And we're definitely going to probably next week do more topics on that. But really how to integrate the skip tracing for XLeads within using it within Ninja mode, all these different things. So let me talk about that, and then I'm going to open it for support for most of the day today. So let's break this all down. So let's share my screen. All right, cool. So here we are inside of XLeads, right? Duh. And we're going to go to investor leads, and you need the pro plan or the basic plan for this. Sorry, the pro or the X plan. And the thing is, if you have the Pro or X plan monthly, you get the flipper tab. If you hit the annuals, we help you out even more. And we give you the landlord note and all those good things. So chat, let me know. What area should I be doing? Where should I find some good buyers? Let's dispositions for free. Everyone in here a certain market. So give me a market in the chat, and I will, let's dispo it. Cool part is I can expose any market, top buyers in that market, which is pretty dang cool. So let's see where we're at here. Okay, we got Fredericksburg, Virginia. Sick. So how's it going, Chip? I haven't talked to Chip in a while. What's going on, man? Fredericksburg, Virginia. Okay. So the one thing that XLeads does that really no other software does is it finds the area, right? And then from there, it's going to calculate how many flips that has been done in that specific area, which I think is really cool. Many other dispositions companies don't do this because we built this very different than any other dispositions software. So you're definitely going to see a lot of cool support on here and a lot of cool stuff. So a lot of builders on the top right. So we're going to skip a lot of this. This is going to be by DNB, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to go down here, and now we got some cool stuff, right? Cedar Homes Investments LLC. So I'm doing this live. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get a stick up their butt. Okay, so all right, we got the emails on there. That's kind of nice. But we need some numbers. Virginia Homebuyer, that's a good name. Bro. All right, let's figure this out. See, that looks like a Homebuyer of America looks. Let's see here. Okay, so we got them skip trace right there. So the cool part about the commercial skip tracing, which we have, is it's able to skip them like that, which is really cool. So it does the commercial skip tracing, which means that there, I'm not going to do it too fast because you know how the tube likes to do it. They don't want to show it, but The point here is that guy has flipped 5 or 6 houses in that city in the past year. They're most likely going to be a good cash buyer for us. We don't need any other fancy schmancy things, because you got to look at the city of Fredericksburg, right? If I'm going to count this, right, we're going to skip these because these are like home builders, right? If you look at, okay, maybe Misa Invest LLC. That's a weird name. But 1, 2, I mean, maybe at most in the city, you're going to have 25 active buyers, maybe 30. Let's call it 50 for a decently sized market. You got 50. Do I think you should blast with a VA 50 calls and go? No, 50? You just do 5 a day for 10 days, and now you've talked to every single quality buyer in your state, sorry, in your area. So it drives me crazy when people tell me, oh, you need to, they tell you that you need to get very specific and you got to get 15,000 different calls to the guy and all these emails and sequences, when I want you to know Zach getting like the wholesaler, there's only 50 or 60 top buyers in the area. And I want you to know there's like 150 people that are buyers, but they ain't buying anything. So you got to really understand this, that a lot of these people say they're buyers, but if they're not buying property, you don't have proof like that. What's the point? And the thing I see with a lot of wholesalers is they want to overcomplicate it. They want to get the analysis. They want all these special things. And when I'm looking at upgrading XLeads, right, so we got the next version we're working on, and we got some really fun stuff we're going to announce for it. But I looked at, like, is there any more AI we can use with this? And it's like, yeah, we could do something, but like the thing about it is, like, you just got to call all the 50 buyers personally and see if they're looking to buy any more deals. Then you can email. The thing is, like, Zach, the software, CEO, wants to like makes a bunch of words sound sexy. Oh yeah, we can use AI. It's going to make this. When at the end of the day, you just got to call the buyers. Now for sellers, while we have AI scores, it's like, okay, you have 15,000 high equities. We got to filter that down. But I think for a lot, we're definitely going to work on some AI buyer stuff, which is going to be cool. But like the thing is, I think a lot of you guys who are requesting it are overhyping it, because unless you're in Dallas, Houston, Inland Empire, Miami, like, yeah, those volumes kind of justify it, maybe Vegas. But for a lot of you guys out here, I think it's grossly overestimating this. That's just my thought on that. But hey, I digress. But yeah, so you go in here and you can just basically find the flippers. That's a very, very good way to do it. Now, depends on what market you want to be into, because depending on your market right here, we can find the top landlords too. So we're just going to go by landlords here too. Okay. So the top landlords in Fredericksburg. See, this one gets a little bigger. Maybe I would probably say there is some AI play for the flippers some work is being done on it, because there's landlords and there's people that are buying actively from wholesalers. So we definitely got to look on there and how that's going to work. But the really cool part about this is you can kind of get rid of the 150, right? But like Texas TLC, that's pretty cool. Now that's a really hard, that's why awesome. See, it's a very, very hard data point to skip trace, which I'm going to make this super small. There we go. Got to cover that up. But Texas T, do you guys see this? All right, we got that skipped. And I just had to cover up the number, as you know. But the cool part about this is, how in the world are you going to find that one out? Now, what I would do, if you want to skip trace this too, and maybe you can't figure that out, is I would go look up that company. So I'd look up this address Let's go back here. And we could skip trace that address. So let's actually go up here, and that's the mailing address. So one thing I can tell you is we look at basically the name. We don't really look at the address when it comes to commercial for the skip tracing. There's a couple of reasons, but it's a different type of commercial. So if I put that address in, it's going to pop up Douglas. So that's how we can, oh, wow, look at this guy's house. Holy moly. Jeez, let's look at the street view on this sucker. No street view. Oh, he's living the life. Dang. Dang. My guy, Dougie. Dougie with the crib. I like that. 1.4 is pretty cheap for how many square feet is that house? 10,000 square feet. Bro, dude, if I get a 10,000 square foot house for 1.4, I'd buy. I'd move in there right now. You know how much 10,000? Let me do a little analysis here. Yeah, that's what I thought. I live in. I'm not getting into where I live, but where I live, you know, you're roughly like you're over 800 square foot where I'm living, and to a point over 1,000. But like, jeez, man, if I got 10,000 square foot for that cheap, that is actually insanely cheap. Man, Florida man, I gotta stay here, dude. I'm bundled up. It is 55 degrees outside. We got the heat at 90 degrees right now. I'm not even gonna break a sweat. I'm gonna add a humidifier so the swamp humidity hits me in the morning, so I feel like I'm at home. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so let's go back here. So that's how you find out the LC on there. Now, if you have the basic plan, you want to find buyers in Fredericksburg. This is definitely a good tutorial too. So I don't want to leave my basic plan people out, obviously. I'm just saying it makes it a lot easier. Honestly, if you're doing deals, like definitely the pro plan, go after it. But okay, Fredericksburg, and all we're going to do is click cash buyers. Okay. Bet. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so what we're going to do is tuple. Let's go to the bottom here. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do here is we're going to find cash buyers. Now, you got to remember, most of the time when you go through cash buyers, and this is why XLeads has been made on the dispo sites, like you got to, if you use any other software, and this is me not saying anything bad about any other software, but it's like you got to filter through all this stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And the cool part about XLeads here is you can filter out pretty well, but you got to remember, it's like, well, you just got to call cash sales. It's like, oh my gosh. The cool part is the flippers tab and the landlord tab kind of got rid of that where there's like 50 or 60 and that's it. We just exposed the best buyers, which has just been absolutely amazing lately, right? But the one thing I'll tell you is you can go even crazier on here and we can filter this out. So what I like to do is filter this. And what we want to do is we don't want cash sales or anything over 400. Let's look at the Fredericksburg median home price. So Fredericksburg median home price. So we're at a 480, 458. So let's do a 500, 550. Okay, 550. Sound good to me? Cool. Single family. Yeah, we'll keep that. Why not? Cool. Sick. We can put business only. I'm gonna tell you why. Just this is for like a really quick search, by the way. All right, sick. Obviously no mortgage. And then last sale date within the past 3 months. I'll tell you why. Okay. This is just like a really this is like my investor like cheat sheet for cash buyers on the basic plan. Now we are working on some really cool quick filters. So you just click like Zach's buyer cheat sheet for the basic plan. Like we're working on some cool stuff like that. Just by the way. Okay, so this is going to find a lot of good buyers. So, for example, this dude, I didn't even put flippers in here, right? But okay, we got these names, which is cool. So this is a person. If we scroll down the info, looks like they bought the property. What? Bought for 360 and then sold it for 360. My brain hurts. Why? What? Okay, let's try to figure this one out, chat. Homeboy bought this for 360 and sold it for 360. Finkel Road Property LLC. So bought it from Patricia. Oh, okay. They just did it twice. Looks like it was on the MLS too. Let's look up the I can just Google. See, I love the Google results. I can look at it. Am I wrong? Is this not on the market? No, it's on the market. Do we have MLS picks? Yeah, we got MLS picks. Interesting. Interesting. Finkel Road property. Let's look up who this is. Oh, Finklin Road is the this is just gonna be a rental prop. Most likely a rental property, I'd say. We can look up these people too. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, they probably recorded that sucker twice. No big deal. Okay. So looking here, if it's it's Finklin Road, it's the Finklin Property Trust. Okay, that actually makes some sense. All right. No big deal. So what we're gonna do here, let's go back. That I guess I'm not a good example, but okay, I got that skipped. So Razik 002 Investments LLC. Dude, who comes up with these names, man? So yeah, that's a buyer. Bought it for cash. Pretty cool. So what we're gonna do here is, what's the interest rate? Oh wow, 2.25. Ooh, that's nice. So what we can see here is this guy owns a lot of real estate. It looks like he owns 3 properties. I can actually search him up right here. I actually get their portfolio view. So we have that's his last name. His last name is Razik. Interesting. So I get this information on him right here. So it looks like he owns 3 properties for 1.4 million. Average price is 284, and he's bought these, and they're all absentee owners, by the way. So that's the skip tracing for the guy. But the cool part is we can do some analysis on every buyer, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna go back here. That's a good buyer. Now, if I want to go even crazier on this, that's investor leads. Let's go to property leads. So if I want to go back to Fredericksburg, let's change the filtering out. Okay. Let's just do individuals also, because there are some individuals that are like that. And then I'm going to put past 6 months. All right, cool. Number of loans, no. Okay. And let's just do last month. Why not? Let's do recent cash buyers. Only 10, not a lot, which is fine. So the ones with picks, by the way, those are realtor. Those are basically on market MLS ones. As we kind of know, these we basically we keep every MLS photo for the past 5 years inside of XLeads, which is really unique. But let's go here because I really liked how Realtor.com did that, and I think you got to pay a little more money for that, but I think it's worth it. Because if a property sold 5 years ago on the MLS, you get the pictures there, and you don't have to get off of XLeads. You can stay on there. So looking at let's do this one. Okay. So looks like current listing, previous listing, so same thing. Sold. Wow, this thing's listed for 4 years. Whoo! But it got sold to Yushi Lee. So, okay. Mailing is 1313 Yates. Is this 131 Yates? Nope, different property. So absentee owner. That's what we're talking about. And homeboy owns 5 properties. That's what I like to see. This guy owns 5 properties. All right, let's pop up this guy's investor. So we call it investor portfolio. And right here. So here's the investor portfolio for this guy. Look at that. I like it. And if I want to look him up, I can just press his name. And his name pops up here. And he's Skiptrace. Boom, got his phone number right there. Cha-ching! That's money right there. So cover up the numbers. But probably can't beat that. All Skiptraced, all done, all easy, all simple. So I think exposing, even on the basic plan, you can find some good buyers. Now, you got to do some combing, you got to do some filtering, but there's plenty of dispo you can do with the basic plan. Now, the secret is the knowledge, right? It's knowing how to go inside the basic plan and get squeezing the buyers out. And you're not getting you'll probably get 70% or 75% of the good buyers, and then basically when you go on the pro plan, you're going to be able to destroy it, right? But I will let everyone know this. You know, as a guy that loves XLeads, tells you get XLeads, all this stuff, right? I will say too, do not underestimate Facebook groups and people listing their full rents on Zillow. Still, those free methods, I know they're not, oh, you don't have to buy a software for it. And I might get in trouble saying that, but like those free methods that we teach in freewheelhosting.com, still some of the best in the country. And a lot of people are running away from those and they're running towards software. And what I find is when people run away from the strategies that work, they become less saturated. When they become less saturated, they're more better for your success wholesaling real estate. So let me answer some questions. Let's see what's going on here. And yeah, I want to see how I can help you guys out. So if you got a question, let me know. I'm going to pop a StreamYard link on here if you want to go over any XLeads related stuff. So this is the Saturday XLeads call. So boom, right here. And guys, remember, there's no question too stupid or too dumb. And we'd love to help you guys out. And last thing before I answer any questions here, if you have XLeads and you didn't get or you're watching like the replay, go here all the way to the bottom. Let me make this bigger. All right. So right here is our Ninja Mode and billing department. So you can email billing@xleads.com or call that number Monday through Friday. They won't answer right now. It's Saturday. I'm the only employee that works on Saturdays. But email billing@xleads.com and then call the number. Now, if you have a technical question about like the actual software itself, support at XLeads, and then Monday through Thursday, and then Friday. So that is and then 234-546-6543. So those are the basically the numbers to call for any of those questions. But you personally get Zach on here. There we go. Let me ask you a couple questions on here. Once you upload a CSV, what is the easiest way to add all those properties to the leads? So great question. Let's actually do it right now. So let's go here. Let's reset. So let's actually just pull this really quick just so I can show you. Alrighty, so let's do this one. Why not? Let's try it out. So we're gonna go here and let's just add 2 in the leads. I don't know, make it simple, right? Add 2. Let's download the list. Standard. Keep lead trace on there and keep the evaluations. Cool. All right, let's export the sucker out. All right, extract. Put that on my desktop. Perfect. Okay. So what we're going to do here, let's add this on, is, okay, let's get rid of these. Reset. Cool. All right, Chip. Okay, we're going to go here. Oops. Whoop. All right, let's go to dashboard. All right, cool. Go back here to property leads. Make sure everything's all filtered out. Upload CSV. We are going to upload our CSV file. Boom. I did not format it correctly. My bad. Okay, let's just go into Google Sheets and format the correct one. So it's got too many, we got too many stuff in there. So we have to use the template. So let me show everyone the template here. So easy template. Sample template needs street, address, city, zip. So we're going to go here. We're going to do, there we go. Street, address, city, state, and then zip. All right, cool. And so let's just do those properties really quick. Make it simple. Okay. Gonna copy that one in. Or just do one for now, make it simple. Okay, download as a CSV. Okay, got it done from there. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get rid of that. Upload CSV. Right there, upload it, boom. Okay, now Chip. So what you're gonna see here, okay. So what you're gonna see here is it's gonna pop up all the stuff we imported. All right. Now, all we're gonna do is just select all, and they're all gonna be put into my leads. I'd probably download it and then throw that into Ninja mode. Chip, hopefully that answered your question. Michael says, I got a bunch of buyers from Zillow for rents. What's up, Michael? I don't think I've ever talked to Michael before. I got a bunch of buyers from Zillow for rents. I have gotten a few buyers from Facebook. There are a ton of wholesalers posing as end buyers. Their initial phone call easily weeds them out. Michael, you are 100% correct. And one thing I will tell you, Michael, is just like, hey, Mr. Buyer, right? Tell me, give me one property that you own. Then you throw that sucker into XLeads and there's no connection. Come on. Come on. And all you have to do is look up the deed and say who signed the deed. I bet Michael owns property, and if he gives me an address and it says Michael Johnson on the deed signed, I don't think I don't think Michael's best friend signing the deed, right? He's signing the physical deed. Done. Like there's no, you can't lie about a deed. That's actual forgery. That's fraud. Like you go to prison for this stuff. So a lot of people like to talk the talk, and unless you walk the walk, right? Yeah, don't do it one by one, man. Come on. You got this. Godwin says, I got the yearly X plan, but don't have any of the additional tabs. They say you have to get the monthly. Well, that is not correct. I suspect you have the monthly and you got to get the yearly if you want to get the landlord tab. Let me go look you up real quick because I've talked to Godwin before. Oh, wow, Godwin, you got the yearly. I stand corrected, my man. I am very sorry. I am going to send a personal email, and I'm going to get on someone's butt to change that by Monday morning. Godwin, you are good. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sending an email right now. That is the first thing you're doing on the Monday morning meeting. Okay. Please. Godwin, I'm doing this right now, so I don't forget. I feel terrible. All right. You will be upgraded Monday morning, my guy. I'm very sorry for that. Thank you. Here's the thing, guys. If you have an issue, bring it up to me. Submit a ticket or do anything like that. But Godwin, you got to remember, you're in the X plan. So I want everyone watching this to know, if you are in the X plan, you are actually allowed to be in the XLeads mastermind. So the XLeads mastermind is only for people in the X plan, and we do 2 live events. We actually have a live event in April. You can only join it if you have the X plan, and it's a free ticket, by the way, right? And we do 1 coaching call, not coaching call. We do 1 like mastermind call, and we do 1 ninja mode training from one of our resident ninjas employees at XLeads, and they'll personally go over your ninja mode with you on a Zoom on Tuesdays, called Ninja Tuesdays. Godwin, make sure you're in there, because you. Here's the thing, Godwin. Like, you can go in the school group and be like, in the XLeads mastermind, and talk to any of the people and be like, hey, what's up? And also, by the way, guys, you guys should be assigned a customer success manager, and you should have their personal phone number to call whenever you want. Does everyone know that in there? I don't know if everyone knows that. Guys, every single one of you are assigned a personal customer success manager inside of XLeads. That if you have a problem, hit them up. They'd love to help you out. Yeah, Kenny, we just showed that. If you want to watch from the beginning when this is over, yeah. There you go. So Daryl says, what does Ninja Mode do with duplicate contacts? Like I say, I put the same property. So you can, when you import on Ninja Mode, which I'll show you right here. Let me actually show you. So when you go inside of Ninja Mode, let's see here. Let me put my ninja cap on. Yeah, guys, this hat's cool. You know why? We got the ninja. I got my ninja cap on. So when we go into ninja mode, we're in the ninja mode. When we go to XLeads mode, we go to XLeads. So let me put my ninja cap on. Hiya! All right, let's get into ninja mode. All right. So now you know what I'm talking about. I have too much fun. Okay, so I think everyone that works for me, they're like, what is wrong with this guy? You gotta be a little crazy to do what I do. So, okay. Especially at $49 a month. Like, geez, man. Okay. So, all right, let's go to contact. Oh, I gotta log in as someone. Okay. Let's pop up Ninja Mode. It's not gonna be good. Okay. Let's get through these YouTube algorithm issues. So, okay. So right here is Ninja Mode, right? I'm in the contacts tab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to upload, import contacts. And where's that question? That's a good question. From Daryl. Okay, Daryl. So specifically for you, man, all you have to do is when you import the contact, we're going to go to next here. Do you see where it says create an update contact? That means if it's a duplicate, it's going to update the information. It's not going to have 2 of the same. Now, if you actually want them to pop up more than once, you can just do create contacts. If you want to create new ones and update the previous ones that are duplicates, it'll do that too. It's pretty important because if you have the same list and maybe skip tracing changes, because obviously it's live skip tracing, you're going to be good to go on here. So yeah, that's how you do it inside of Ninja Mode. Okay, Ninja Cap gone. We're going back to tell I wear the hat. I'm wearing the hat all day today. All right, let's see here. Awesome. Junior says Flipboard Plus only free for XLeads with the X plan. So there's no more Flipboard Plus. Flipboard Plus actually got moved to freehosting.com, so it's all free now. The only thing we have for events and stuff like that is the X plan mastermind, and that's free also for anyone with the X plan. So there's no Flipboard Plus anymore. FYI, everything's free. So what about members with the basic and pro? Do they pay the full price? I mean, Flipboard Plus is not, you can't sign up for Flipboard Plus is free now. So yeah. All right.
It is an iPad.
Yo, Matt.
Okay, it's compatible.
It says it is.
Matt.
Oh,
How's it going?
hey, I'm sorry. You can hear me? I'm sorry.
How are you?
Hey, I'm really great. Number one, you helped me last week. I really appreciated that. And so
Matt from, I don't know where, but Gary area. Matt in the general vicinity, northwest Indiana. But
hey, Matt from Indiana. That's how you know me. So
there we go. Well, it's Matt like
anyway,
Shalalis. I can't say your last name. I'm sorry.
Shelton's.
Okay. I kind of generally
don't let it confuse you because it's a Dutch spelling.
Oh, okay. Bedankt.
So number one, I want to let you know I locked up a deal that this week that I got from XLeads. So our sheriff department puts out the next 3 upcoming sales, the next 3 months worth of sheriff sales, foreclosures. And when I signed up for XLeads in December, I immediately gathered, some people off of there and started using Ninja Mode to contact them. Mm-hmm. I got a hold of a guy before Christmas, and then finally I could walk through the house on Monday, and he told me the cash he needed in his pocket to walk away. And so I locked up the deal, and I upgraded XLeads, and I've been using the marketing site that you can use on there to push out that deal to a bunch of people. And I got two flippers that I know in this area coming through on Tuesday, the first chance this guy's going to let people come through. And I have a lot of other interest. I got a sight unseen offer from a guy in California, but he only wanted to give me half what I think I should be getting on this. So you know how that goes. He wants to lock it up and then walk through and all that stuff. So
okay. I like it.
But anyway,
I mean, the listing the property, I like it. It's just it's very dangerous on the wrong hands. So I always make sure it's always. I just don't want to get your deal stolen. But it is
my deal
the right way.
Yeah, so my deal's locked up with a contract. It was off market already, and this guy's been difficult to get a hold of.
Oh boy!
And I built really great rapport with him. I helped him come in after we signed the contract to get the ball rolling for a payoff or reinstatement notice, depending on which way the deal goes. Because he's open to like a subject to on his 4% balance once the arrears get caught up.
Ooh, okay.
So that's the thing that makes the deal a lot more appealing to a bunch of the people I've been sending it to.
What's the cash flow on it?
The cash flow could be like $700 to $1,000 a month. But you might someone might have about 100 invested in it to make it a decent rental, because the loan only has like 18 years left on it at 4%, and the balance is kind of low.
There we go. I like it.
I'm only pushing out my marketing site to people I've contacted first myself. I'm not putting it out on Facebook or anything. I'm using it to cut to the chase, and I don't have to send people like this long list of stuff. Here, look at this. Tell me what you think.
There we go. I like it, man. I think that's a great deal.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be. I think it could be a 30K hit. That's what I'm targeting.
Dude, that is a lot. That is a lot for a great deal, man.
Yeah.
Insane.
So, but I kind of had the same issue as these other guys where I upgraded to the X plan on the annual, and I don't have access to the note holder. All those people are locked on my account too. And I only noticed it yesterday because I was trying to find a property.
You just gotta ask. You just gotta ask. Hey.
Well, I'm here asking.
This is why I'm here every Saturday for any issues and help me out. So, all right, let's do that because you would definitely benefit from the landlord tab.
Well, I think I might actually benefit also a lot more from the private lender tab. Note holder, private lenders.
Okay, you did it on the 20. Bro, you should have it. What in the world? Hold on.
Well, I wouldn't have even noticed I didn't have it unless I was trying to do some research for this guy. I'm trying to help find some vacant lots that he's doing new construction in our area.
You will get it on Monday morning. That is
Okay,
what
cool.
I'm gonna whip some butt right now.
Hey, I mostly wanted to come on and brag about, the X-Plan upgrade stuff and, XLeads in general. When I had the lowest plan, I was able to lock up this deal.
Oh yeah, and I think if you're able to go out here and use those other tabs are pretty powerful, man. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty good.
I believe you. I totally see the potential. Yes.
All right, let's see here. Okay, cool. All right, sent that out, so they'll get upgraded. And then I would be playing around with some AI filtering on there, and then just uploading some more lists. But dude, I think we got some good stuff. I think Dispo will be pretty easy for you now. I think if you can learn how to just send some of those emails out to qualify buyers in Ninja mode, that'd be really cool too. Once you start having more free time.
Well, I have that South Carolina deal I've been working through, plus this local deal with the that I just locked up, and I got another one in Illinois, about 20 minutes away, that I've been trying to dispo for a couple weeks. That's a REO double close I'm doing.
Ooh. Let me see here.
I actually have a guy helping me right now. He's out there putting up some bandit signs. About 15 years ago, we wholesaled, me and my other partners with some of these guys. This guy helped us for a little bit. We double close wholesaled probably 500 or more REO properties from like 06 to 2009.
There we go. I mean, that was a fun time.
It was interesting. You got to see your dad do all of it, right?
Yeah, I really wish I could be like 25 during those times. I think I would. I think I would have crushed it too. Because
I was 25 during those times, working for someone, kind of getting mentored, through it. Because I didn't have aspirations for real estate, but I started working for someone who was in real estate and learned a lot.
That's awesome, dude. So you should get everything updated on Monday. Let me know if it doesn't, and then you just email billing, and we'll get it fixed. And then say Zach told me it's going to get done, and when they hear that, it gets done. So
yeah, no, I understand. I really appreciate it. And hey, there's a few versions of this data, people who push out the data that you push out, but the way you're pushing it out is like so much better than all these other platforms.
Oh yeah, dude. It's the best priced and it's the best quality that I found. And my vision is just to make it all in one, so you don't have to spend all this crazy money and everything. And
well, the Ninja mode was a huge game changer, and the automatic skip tracing, those two things together have sped everything up for me on like so many items right now. Because I'm also looking for a cash buyer to dispo to a cash buyer on that one in Illinois, 20 minutes away. But I haven't tried to. I've only searched it before I got the upgrade. So anyway,
dude, I appreciate it, man. I mean, most of that Ninja mode would be sold for $199 a month, and then you'd get the rest for an insane amount. So, man, I appreciate it. Matt, if you're in the X plan, you should have access to the XLeads mastermind, and then you should have there should be 3 or 4 employees in there that will answer any DM you give them today.
Well, hey, my phone's ringing. Someone's calling me who just walked through that property. So,
all right. See you, Matt.
Bye.
Boom, there we go. Love to see it. Patrick, what's going on?
Hey, Zach, how you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Man, life is good. It's starting to heat up. We're getting out of the cold, man.
There we go. There we go.
So I have about 5 questions. I put them in the chat, but
Oh, wow.
I'm having
Okay.
issues with the wave dollar. That's the number one issue right now.
Okay. So you can contact Wave. That'd probably be the best person to contact with them because I don't control the Wave dialer. I wish I could help you out. I'll help you. I'll have someone on the team be with you with it. But did you contact Wave at all with it?
I tried to contact Wave, but they were saying because of the issues I'm having as it connects to Ninja Mode, it's best to contact you guys.
Okay. What's specifically the problem?
Okay, so for instance, I uploaded the list last night, and normally it would have the wave dialer icon where you could press,
Yeah.
but that is totally gone. It's not there anymore.
Okay. So you just go into the apps. So let me actually pop it up so I can show you. Can you pop up your Ninja Mode? All right, let's go in here. And if you go to App Marketplace and search Wave, that should fix it for you.
Oh, I was going to try to pop up my screen so you could see it, but it's not. You want me to pop up my screen?
Sure. So Steven, I see Steven say there's a bug on here. Email billing and let me get that fixed. Might be an API issue. All right, Patrick. So go to App Marketplace. So scroll down.
Okay, I'm trying to see everything from the StreamYard and
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really show that one because of the phone numbers. But if you go down to App Marketplace, so it should be under reporting. Let's see here. So you're in contacts. So do you see where it says opportunities below contacts?
yes.
Okay, do you see where it says payments? Below that? Okay, now keep going down, and there should be something called App Marketplace.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, yeah, it's not update your screen. That's fine. Okay, if you go to App Marketplace, and if you just search on the top right hand, WAVV, should be in there. Now, if it doesn't, we can add it on there. But Wave Dialer should already be in there. Which I know it's an app for a fact. All right. While you're doing that, let me answer some questions here. It says, Zach, brand new user here. When the property's absentee owner, the Skiptrace needs to give misinformation. So I don't think it would be. If it's tagged absentee, it's going to go over the owner. So it'll probably have multiple ones. Try to export. If you export that lead versus what you see on the screen, it might be a little different. So try that. Let's see here. So Isaac says, what's the chance of collabing for a JV? So right now I'm internally doing it on the DMs, and I'm having my support staff do that. We are working. We're taking not a big step back on the JVs, but we're working on the process of, I don't want to reveal my whole hand on what we're going to do, but a big point of XLeads is for like paying users. They're a lot more higher quality JV partners than somebody just off of realsting.com. No offense. So what we're looking to do is have like a JV with Rick and Zach inside of XLeads only. So to send me JVs be through there. And the point for me is we're going to have XLeads have a underwriting tool basically with AI that I'm going to have for my own, for me, and then for you guys too. Now that needs to be developed first. And that's where the whole process is, because I'm using all of my efforts for that right now. So you send a deal, I automatically can underwrite it. And then we can use those tools once we beta test it with my company for everyone to have basically a master underwriting tool that's completely AI driven. I'm not going to say it's going to be within the year. It's definitely in the process, but that's why the JVs are a little slower than you're used to, because we're taking a step back and we're just going to do a massive one where there's a big like JV with Rick and Zach function, and then we can blast it out and kind of do it from there. Patrick, did you get it fixed? Did you see the Wave Dialer app?
So no, it doesn't. It doesn't show up.
So there's no Wave Dialer app at all.
So I know I have the Wave Dialer. I've been using it, but I don't see that app at all.
Can you share your screen? It looks like it's not. It looks like it's stuck.
I thought it was sharing.
Here, try it again.
Okay, hold on.
So while you're doing that, I'll show you. So if you search Wave and it doesn't show up, it's probably going to be under here, under installed apps. Boom, right there. All right, get some more questions while we're doing this.
All right, it's back to you.
Donovan, send me the deal. Do you see this, Patrick?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, Steve, we're going to fix
Bouncing
that
back
one issue.
between screens.
Okay. So your screen is
So
just.
I'm on. Okay, so I'm on. Go to install apps. I'm at App Marketplace. Oh, okay, install apps.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, it's the screen's stuck, so no big deal.
Okay, I'm there now.
Do you see Wave Dialer on there?
Yes.
Cool. You can click there if you want to use it now. And it
No,
should.
I am already using the Wave Dialer, but the issue is, for example, okay, let me go to the list if you don't mind.
But yeah, that'll actually be an XLeads update. It wouldn't be a Ninja Mode update, but for the underwriting, it'd be pretty cool.
Okay, so for instance, I uploaded a list last night.
Mm-hmm.
And it had this was the list, but it's not. But it had here, and then this was missing.
I don't think your computer has enough RAM. It's not showing. So, Patrick, what I want you to do is, can you hop on the Ninja Tuesdays on Tuesday for a Zoom, and I can have someone on the team help you out with this, because your screen's not sharing.
Oh, it's not? Wow.
I mean, yeah, I'm showing it on here, and they could spend like an hour or two with you. I'm probably not going to do 2 hours of tech support with you, but
okay.
Oh, now it's sharing. Okay, go to App Market. So scroll down. There we go. Now we're working. No, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left.
I had to share it to the left.
There you go. Okay, do you see where it says Wave Dialer right there? Okay, so what's the issue?
Okay.
Well, you said it doesn't pop up.
So, for example, I was showing you that list. Say it again.
Mm-hmm. No, okay, so talk to me.
Yeah, so basically I was saying that I had that list and I uploaded a list literally last night. And then when I uploaded a list, it would normally have the wave dialer that you can, it's a triple line dialer. You click on it and I can start calling. But that dialer icon was gone.
Okay, try it right now.
Okay, how do I go back to it? How do I get this?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I have these 5 questions. I don't think may not be able to get through them all today. I'll probably have to jump on that Tuesday.
Okay, well, hit me up. Let's go.
So the first one was that same question. I uploaded, listen, the dialer icon does not show. The second one is when I make calls using the dialer, sometimes as I'm calling, it'll just stop. Although I have to say 60 leads, 60 contacts, and I'll start calling the first 2, 3, and then the dialer will stop. The third question is the ROS offer does not show up in the email and the SMS text for the triple tap.
Okay. Are you creating a ROS offer on the Google Sheets like we show?
Yes.
Okay. So what I would
Lewis
probably
worked on it, and he did some alterations or adjustments, and it seemed like it was going to work, but it never really actually manifested. And the last 2 questions I have is how do I make a widget that shows that how many calls I make a day, and how do I do a drip automation follow-up sequence?
Okay. So first, I would talk to Joseph at XLeads. So Luis isn't going to be the one to do any of that stuff. He's the customer success manager for you probably. Joseph will actually manually add it in and test it out for you. He'll probably be on Tuesday. So that's how I'd handle him. Now, what was the question after that?
Which one?
The one after you talk. Okay, drip sequence is under automations. The next one you're asking how to know how many calls you made.
Yeah.
So let me send you the article in there. Okay. Actually, I mean the wave dialer is going to be. You got to ask Wave how to do it because I don't own Wave dialer, so half these questions I would have to ask them, and I know they want to say, "Oh, talk to me," and I mean, if Wave dialer wants to give me equity in the company, then sure, but like I don't know how you can go inside of it and track it. Like Wave is going to give you the stats. It's under tracking when you go in there. So I guess that's the answer to that question. But for the tag not showing up, you're definitely going to have to talk to Wave about it. Because if the app's installed, it's kind of up to them to handle the support for that one. Because I physically can't go in the code for Wave and figure out if it's working or not. Most likely, I mean, the Wave works for me. Most likely, you just got to uninstall and install and install the app. That's what I'd be doing.
Okay, I'll send an email off to Joseph, and then I'll uninstall and reinstall.
Okay, perfect, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
And then the drip automation sequence, the drip's going to be under the follow-up. What kind of drip are you talking about you're wanting to do?
For example, so if I call someone and they said they're not ready yet, they would like to be followed up within 3 months. Based on the numbers, they say 5 to 7 touches, the person usually responds. So if I send out like a probate list, but they're not ready right now, I want to have a drip automation sequence that it would just touch base with them, send them a text, send them an email, that they could be ready prior to that time frame.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So that's a question I can answer. So you go under follow-ups in automations, and you can create your own in there if you want to make your own follow-ups in there. Now, if you just want to do like a follow-up monthly, it's already in here. So this one's going to just do a follow-up. So if you give the tag, if you already tag somebody follow-up, why that got flipped off. But yeah, if you go to the follow-up tag, it's going to send a text. Now you got to add the checking in. So you got to choose which one you know, but it's checking in. You know, I get rid of parting with. I think follow-up monthly would be kind of nice here too. And we can add that one in. Conversation AIs on that one. We're going to time out and do the checking in on there. So if you give the follow-up tag, it's going to send a text, hey, John, just drove by today. That's a good one, too. I mean,
You started. I can't hear you now. For whatever reason, it sounds like you're underwater.
hello.
There you go.
All right, cool. So you just got to put the tag follow-up. It's going to send a follow-up. And then if they don't answer within, it's just going to wait 30 days. And then it's going to have conversation AI trying to set up an appointment. So
Okay.
this is the tag follow-up. We'll follow up via tag.
Oh. Okay. At least I got one question answered. Thanks.
All right, Patrick. Perfect, man. I appreciate it. We'll see you Tuesday.
What time on Tuesday?
5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. I'll be there.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
Answer one question. All right. Thanks, Patrick. All right. Let's see here. So Stan says, what is the break-even point? So I just did the math. So triple line's 150 on the single. So break-even point is going to be, if I do the minutes right, divide by 0.14 divided by $150. So let's do this. So, oh wait, I got to divide 150 by the math. I'm doing the number right here. Divided by 0.0. So 10,000 divided by 60. Break-even point is going to be 178 hours for the triple line to make more sense than the power. But you got to remember this too, man. That's for the unlimited. Now, if you want to talk about the single line unlimited with the wave dialer, break-even point 7,000 minutes, which is going to be 117 hours. So I'd say about 117 hours is the break-even point with using the wave for the single line. And then from there, it's $150. So yeah, that's how you basically go from there. All right, guys, if you got any value from this, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. Remember, answer our billing support or any questions you have from there. And guys, if you have a question of something that's not ours, like Wave Dialer, most of the time, Wave's going to be the one giving the support. So I think a lot of people don't understand that. So, but if it's something on our end, we'd love to help you out. So remember, if you do, or if you're going to email 5 questions, it's going to take a little longer to get back to you than 1 question. But we have a lot of support people, so we're always here to help. So guys, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach and signing up for XLeads. Sign up at XLeads.com, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.